Okay, so in our today's lecture, we will be talking about the second section of IELTS listening test, right? Which is again a talk. But it is a talk by one person. As we mentioned yesterday, that in section 1, you will have conversation regarding a day-to-day topic. So in section 2 of the IELTS listening, you will also have a day-to-day topic, but it is discussed by one individual, right? So you will have a monologue. I hope all of you, since all of you are students of BS English, so you must know what is a monologue. Do you know what is a monologue?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Sir, actually, monologue means one speaker involved in speaking.
Exactly. Yes, that's true. That's correct. So there will be one person and he will or she will be talking about, something. And that something will be something general, right? A day-to-day topic. Now, unit of this aim. In this unit, you will learn the requirements of section 2 of the IELTS listening test, how to complete the 3 question types, such as short answer questions, labeling a diagram, plan or map, and table completion, right? So these are actually the type of questions that you might get in this section, right? Okay, so the summary of this section is this: there is a talk, and that talk is a general everyday topic, right? It is about a general or everyday topic. The speaker will give you information about that general or everyday topic, right? And you will have to listen for specific factual information, right? And we have already discussed what we mean when we talk about factual information, right? So you will have to listen for factual information, and then you will have to answer at least 10 questions regarding those, regarding the topic. So this is, just a brief summary of the section. Fine. Okay. Now, the first thing is as we have mentioned that in this section, you can get short answer questions. So below is an example of the short answer questions from IELTS test. As you can see here, questions 11 and 12, right? The instructions are they write no more than 3 words or a number for each answer, right? So the question 11 is, what time does the boat leave? And then there is a blank. So in the blank, you should write your answer, which should not be more than 3 words, or there should be a number, right? So as we have already practiced in our previous classes, the element of prediction. Okay. You cannot see the screen, Atika?
Yes, sir.
I don't know what's the problem. Okay, let me reshare it. Is it visible now?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So as we have mentioned, as we have practiced earlier, if I ask you, what kind of answer do you expect in this blank? The question is about what time does the boat leave? So what kind of answers would you expect here? Will it be a number or words?
Sir, words.
Words? Okay. How do you talk about time? Do you talk in words or do you talk about it in numbers?
Sir, numbers.
Excellent. Yes. So we can expect here a number, right? Let's say 7 o'clock. You can have the combination of both. Let's say 7 past 10, quarter to 5, and so on, right? So there's can be a mixture of both words or number, right?
Yes, sir.
Then
Think about it.
okay, and then what kind of souvenirs can you buy on the island? So again, keep in mind no more than 3 words. What do you expect here? A number or words?
Words, sir.
Excellent. Yes, words. Okay. Now, how to do this task? So, as we have mentioned earlier, the strategies before you listen. So, before you listen, the step one is read the instructions carefully. How many words, as I've already mentioned, or numbers do you need to write? So that's the first thing that you should keep in your mind. Step two is use preparation time, which is those 30 seconds we have already discussed, to underline the type of information and keywords in each question, right? Okay. So use the 30 seconds and try to underline the keywords, which are in this example, as you can see, what time, they are the keywords, right? And then boat leave. There might be other things leaving as well. People, for example, leaving, right? So your target is the keywords are they are what time and boat leave, right? So these are the keywords. So in those 30 seconds, you should actually underline these words and try to guess about it, right? Okay. Then what should you do when you are listening? So the step three is listen for keywords or synonyms of these to help you find the answer, right? Listen for the keywords or the synonyms. So uh, you should be looking for the synonym of time. You should be looking for the synonym of leaving, right? Uh, and the boat as well, right? Okay. Step four is when you hear the answer, write it in the gap, check it if it is spelled correctly and fits the instruction, right? So the instruction is that you should not write more than 3 words. There should be no more than 3 words or a number, right? This should be kept in mind. Also, you should keep in mind that you should be spelling each and every word correctly. Is it clear? Shall we move forward? Is it clear or not?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, here's the question, right? We have the skills, understanding the questions. So you are going to practice identifying appropriate answers to examples, short answer questions. These are the few examples. Listen to a part of a talk about a tennis center. Tennis center, now it's a day-to-day topic, right? Read the questions and choose the answers which would fit the instructions. Remember, your answer must be no more than 3 words and or a number for each question, right? So in these options, you should be following the instructions, right? So now you are having 30 seconds. You should take these 30 seconds to read from question 1 to question 4, and then I will play the audio, okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your time starts now. Okay, now I'm gonna play the audio and you have to answer the questions, okay? Are you ready? Shall we move ahead?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, I know many of you are interested in playing tennis, so I'll hand over now to Jason, who's going to give you some information about the tennis centre.
Thank you. Welcome to the tennis centre. It's good to hear that you're interested in playing tennis, and you're lucky because this is one of the best tennis centres in the city. We're open 7 days a week, and we have 21 courts available for hire. You can even play at night until 11 p.m. because all our courts are floodlit. We also have a pro shop where you can buy all the latest tennis shoes, balls, and rackets. Oh, and they also sell drinks and snacks.
Okay. So what are the answers? Shazeb, you should tell me about the answer to question number 1. Yes.
Sir, in first question, I think open 7 days per week.
Okay. Open 7 days per week. Again,
Yes, sir.
you haven't read the instructions. The instructions were no more than 3 words. How many words are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your answer is automatically wrong.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Sir,
The first
open
one,
seven
the answer
days.
open 7 days, maybe.
Yes, open 7 days. Yes. Asya, you are right. Atika, you should tell me about the second answer. Which of the options is correct?
Words 21 cents.
Yes, 21. And why 21? Because all the other, the rest of the 2 options, they exceed the word limit, right?
The third one, the answer at night.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And the fourth one, drinks and snacks. SNACK, the second one option.
Okay. So the third option is
At night.
at night. Okay. And the fourth one is
Second, drinks and snacks. SNACKS.
SNACK. Yes. You see, this is the way you do it. You see, apparently option B and option C, both of them, they look identical, right? Are you getting my point? But this
Yes,
snake
sir.
is the one which we call the Nastuni Mar, right? This means Mar, right? And this
Yes.
snake means what? It means the ones that we utilize as a food, right? Is it clear? So
Actually, sir, I'm unable to hear your voice clearly because I'm in the school and the background there is so much noise. That's why I'm unable to.
it's okay. It's okay. Dear, do you have microphones? You can wear headphones and then things will get better for you.
Sir, there's some problem in my laptop
All right.
whenever I use the headphones. So then you will be unable to hear
Here,
my voice.
yeah, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. Okay, so this is how you do these short questions answers, right? Shall we move ahead? Shazeb, are you following or not?
Yes, sir.
Atika, you are not Shazeb. Ji, Shazeb, are you there? Shazeb, there are you following?
Yes, sir. I can hear, but
You are confused, right? Okay, let's move ahead to the next slide. Okay, now we are gonna have a short answer practice. And this exercise, you will practice answering short answer questions. Again, the instruction is that write no more than 3 words and or a number for each answer, right? So we have question 11 to 15, right? Now you have 30 seconds to read all the questions and then I will play the audio, okay? So your time starts now.
then
Okay, that's it. I'm gonna play the audio now and you have to answer, okay?
Now that you're all here,
let me just go through what we'll be doing today on our cruise. Can you all see that island over there? That's Sandy Island, and that's where we're heading. Now, last weekend, we had rough seas and a very strong headwind, so it took us over 2 hours to make the crossing, but that was very unusual. Today, we have good conditions, so we should be there in about 45 minutes. That's normal for this trip. I hope you've all brought your cameras because we will probably see some dolphins on our way over. They're fairly common in these waters throughout the year. Unfortunately, you probably won't see any whales as it's a bit late in the season, but you're certain to see some turtles. It's their breeding season at the moment.
Okay. So what is the answer for question number 11? Atika? What is the answer for question number 11? Asya, can you answer me?
Yes, sir.
What is the answer to question number 11? How long did it take last weekend to get to Sandy Island?
Internet connection is very good. I even didn't listen the answer because my internet connection is disconnected, and I
Okay.
connected it right now.
Okay, let me replay the audio, okay? I'll replay it. Okay? And listen carefully now.
Now that you're all here, let me just go through what we'll be doing today on our cruise. Can you all see that island over there? That's Sandy Island, and that's where we're heading. Now, last weekend, we had rough seas and a very strong headwind, so it took us over 2 hours to make the crossing, but that was very unusual. Today, we have good conditions, so we should be there in about 45 minutes. That's normal for this trip. I hope you've all brought your cameras because we will probably see some dolphins on our way over. They're fairly common in these waters throughout the year. Unfortunately, you probably won't see any whales as it's a bit late in the season, but you're certain to see some turtles. It's their breeding season at the moment.
Okay, so what are the answers? What is the answer to question number 11?
So there is so much noise in the background. That's why I didn't hear you clearly.
Okay, Atika, what about you?
Sir, I'm really sorry for this.
It's okay, not a problem. Atika?
Sir, I did not hear 11, question 11.
Okay, what about the question number 12?
Sir, I think 45
Yes,
or something.
it takes 45 minutes. For the question number 11, it is over 2 hours, right?
How long did it take last weekend to get to Sandy Island, sir? It take about 2 hours to get
Yes,
to
2
Sandy
hours.
Island.
Yes, about 2 hours, exactly, right? So
But I
about,
only listened the word 2 hours. That's why I just predicted.
okay, that's good. Okay, and Atika, you are right. The second answer is 45 minutes. Okay, which animals can you see all year round?
Camels.
No.
Sir,
So I don't know.
dolphin,
Yes,
whales.
yes, dolphins. And then he said that you are not likely, unfortunately, you may not see any whales, right?
Turtles.
And the last one is it's the breeding season of
Sir,
which
turtle.
exactly turtles. So you are getting it, right? And this is how you actually write your answers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall we move ahead? Shazeb, I think you
Yes, sir.
have got disconnected and this is why you couldn't answer. Am I right?
Okay.
Shazeb, unmute yourself. You can talk to us. Okay, let's move ahead. Now, another question type that you might get is labeling a diagram, plan, or map, right? So this is another type of question that you may get in your IELTS exam. Now, what you have to do is read and understand a visual image, right? Whatever is given on the paper, you need to understand, read it and understand.